Hi Kinders, I'm here for another night of bedtime stories. I hope your day was fun. I hope you got to do some great things. Our first book is called I Knew You Could. I Knew You Could. By Craig Dorfman. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned in my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track, so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Though the track you start out on will feel like the one, you might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eyes on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and on high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned, and you'll roll through each one saying, I think I can. You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark, and you'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track you took in must also go out. So steady yourself and just keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing. And then you'll be out, heading on to a new place. You'll be ready for the next tunnel you face. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky, and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the road will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track and think, I wish that was me. But the plane might wish he could get out of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, look how fast and how strong. Don't worry about not being a car or a plane. Just enjoy the trip you'll take as a train. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn if you need to be heard or there are people to warn, or if being yourself just makes you feel proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends, and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great times with the people you're meeting. On the days when you're sad and feel you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You'll do the same if your friend needed aid. You might stop at some stops that you never had toured and look for new friends, but they won't come aboard, so you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on your track all alone. Try to remember that the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people, with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track, with no second guessing and no looking back. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, "This one is mine, I'm here to stay." Try to enjoy the track that you chose. Stop now and then to take in the views. If you rush forward, as a general rule, before you arrive, you could run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day, you can travel great lengths. You'll need all that strength on the days when you're stuck, or tired, or sad, or just out of luck. When you believe in yourself, doesn't feel quite so pure, and your "I think I can" doesn't sound quite so sure. That's when to push and to strive and to strain, to show the world you're not a giving up train, and you're wise if you know that doing your best means that sometimes you should just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will bring only sorrow, so slow down today to be happy tomorrow. There's more about life than you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself, and you'll climb every hill. Say, "I think I can," and you know what? You will. And that is the end of I Knew You Could. The next book we're going to read is The 3 Billy Goats Gruff. This one is illustrated by Gavin Scott, and I just love these pictures. You're going to love them too. There's The 3 Billy Goats Gruff. There's our title page with the title. Once upon a time, there were 3 Billy Goats Gruff who lived on a hillside near a river. There was little Billy Goat Gruff, middle Billy Goat Gruff, and great big Billy Goat Gruff. They ate the grass on the hillside and grew fatter and fatter. One day, the 3 Billy Goats Gruff looked around and saw that they had eaten all the grass on the hillside. "What shall we do now?" little Billy Goat Gruff asked his brothers. "If we don't find more grass, we will waste away." "There's plenty of yummy green grass over there," said middle Billy Goat Gruff, looking at the meadow on the other side of the river. "Yes," said his big brother, great Billy Goat Gruff. "All we have to do is cross the wooden bridge, and we can eat to our heart's content." But the bridge was guarded by a horrible, ugly troll. He was green, with a great big head and bright red nose. There were warts on his skin and hairs on his chin, and his terrible teeth were long and pointy and yellow, and he was smelly. Which one of us will be brave enough to cross that bridge? Great Billy Goat Gruff asked his brothers. The 3 Billy Goats Gruff all looked at each other. At last little Billy Goat Gruff piped up, "I will cross the bridge." And off he went down the hillside. Trip, trap, trip, trap. He went over the wooden bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" shouted the angry troll. "It is I, little Billy Goat Gruff," the goat replied, trying not to breathe in the troll's horrible smell. "I'm just going over to the meadow to eat the green grass." "No, you're not," growled the troll. "I'm going to eat you first." And he climbed up onto the little wooden bridge. Little Billy Goat Gruff was very frightened, but he knew what to say. "I don't think I would make a very good meal for you. Can't you see how little I am? You should wait for my brother, Middle Billy Goat Gruff. He is much bigger and fatter than me." The troll thought about it. "All right," he said, "you may cross the bridge." So little Billy Goat Gruff went trip, trap, trip, trap across the wooden bridge and skipped into the meadow. As soon as he saw that little Billy Goat Gruff was safe, Great Billy Goat Gruff said to his younger brother, "It's your turn now." So Middle Billy Goat Gruff trotted down the hillside. Trip, trap, trip, trap. He went over the wooden bridge. When he was halfway across, the smelly troll shouted, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "It is I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff," said the goat. "I am just going over the bridge to eat the green grass with my brother on the other side." "Oh, no, you're not," shouted the troll. "I'm going to eat you first." And he climbed right up onto the little wooden bridge. Middle Billy Goat Gruff was very frightened, but he didn't let the troll see that. "There's not much meat on my bones," he said. "You should wait for my brother, Great Big Billy Goat Gruff. He is the biggest and fattest of us all, and he would make a much tastier meal for you." "All right," said the troll. "You may cross the bridge." So Middle Billy Goat Gruff went trip, trap, trip, trap. At last, it was Great Billy Goat Gruff's turn to cross the bridge. Trip, trap, trip, trap, went his hooves on the wooden bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" bellowed the troll. "It is I, Great Big Billy Goat Gruff. I am going to join my brothers to eat the green grass in the meadow." "Oh, no, you're not," thundered the troll. "You are the biggest, fattest Billy Goat Gruff, and I'm going to eat you." And the smelly troll clambered up onto the bridge. Great Big Billy Goat Gruff was not afraid of the horribly ugly troll, but the troll was certainly afraid when he saw Great Big Billy Goat Gruff. He tried to run away, but before he could, Great Big Billy Goat Gruff lowered his head, stamped his hooves, and with his great big billy goat horns, he butted the troll right into the river, and the troll went under the water with a great big splash and was never seen again. The great big billy goat Gruff went trip, trap, over the wooden bridge to join his brothers in the meadow. And all three of them ate yummy green grass, and they grew bigger and fatter and happier every day. The end. The last story we're going to read tonight, Kinders, is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I saw a butterfly on my flowers in my backyard today, and I looked and I looked and I looked for chrysalises, but I didn't see any. But I'm going to keep looking, because when there's butterflies, there might be chrysalises. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 slice of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomachache. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore. And he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called this says cocoon. We call it a chrysalis, don't we? Around himself, he stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, or chrysalis. He pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. Look at that. And that's the end of The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Boys and girls, I hope you have a great night. I hope you sleep well in your beds. I hope you're nice and cozy. And I will read some more tomorrow. Good night.